What up, YouTube? Today's video, I want to talk about family members, blood sacrifice, and family members for money. Now, a lot of y'all might be going through this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably want to keep it inside, or maybe you know what's going on and you just you ain't know anybody to tell, or you ain't had nobody to tell. So I'm just going to talk about this, you know what I'm saying? Because I noticed that most of the stuff I talk about and go through, y'all go through the same stuff, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. A lot of people around my age go through the exact same stuff I'm going through, just different households, different situations. Now check this out. Now, today's topic is family members, blood sacrifice, and family members for money. Now, basically, I'm going to talk about it like this. Have you ever had a family member or a relative die in your family and the cause was unknown and their death was so suspicious you just had to just go with it because they died? You don't know anything else to say, but they died. But when you actually look at their death and how they died, it was so suspicious. Like, they went to this certain place at this certain time, then they end up dying. Or they did this or they did that and they end up dying. And I ain't saying they perfect, because ain't nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying? But, just how they died just didn't seem right. It didn't seem like a normal death. Because when a family member passes away, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like a elder, like a grandmother or a grandfather, when they pass away, it was a natural death because, they probably just died of old age, They probably had cancer or something. I'm not saying that cancer is a natural death, but I'm just saying, though, you get what I'm saying, though. When a grandparent dies, you know what the cause of death was. It was either old age or they had some type of sickness, but it was like a regular death. But them other deaths where it just seemed so suspicious, you'd be like, that just don't make sense. Or your family, claim to be poor, but they always have a decent amount of money and you don't know where it's coming from. You'd be like, I thought we didn't have any money, but you always get the newest stuff and shit like this. Now, I know a lot of people can agree with this. Now, basically what this is family members, blood sacrificing family members, and this is actually real. You know what I'm saying? If you look on YouTube, it's this African man talking about how he sacrificed his mother and his sister for riches. And a lot of people, they may know this is going on, you know what I'm saying? But they just don't know who to talk to it about. Now, if this is happening to you, then you may want to, just keep your eyes open, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, basically it's like this. Like, you notice something just ain't right. Like, your family get all this money, but you don't know where it's coming from. And as they get all this money, you notice that a lot of your relatives end up passing away. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is not normal. This is called blood sacrificing. This is what they do in the quote-unquote Illuminati, or this is what they do in a Hollywood ritualistic world where if you want riches and fame, you have to give up something. Just like with the rappers and all that stuff. The rappers are not gay. They just have to give up something. Once you get to a certain bracket or a tax bracket, you're not necessarily gay. They just gonna make you give up something, okay? So you got this much money, you gonna give up your dignity. Now go wear that skirt, Kanye West. You see what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you get what I'm saying. They gonna make you do that. The stuff that the big time celebrities be doing with the skirts and all that shit, and the kilts and all that shit, it ain't necessarily that they gay. It's just a form of control, So you gotta look at it like that. So if this is going on with you, you might wanna, like I said, keep your eyes open. But this is what they do in Hollywood. In order for them, to get money, they have to, give a soul. And once you do this, you are damned for eternity, because once you feed a soul to a demon, you have to keep feeding that demon souls. Or if you don't, then that demon will come for your soul eventually, and then you end up dying. You see what I'm saying? That's why I always say this. There ain't no point of selling your soul, because when you sell your soul, let's say, for example, somebody sell their soul for like $14 million or something, right? As soon as they walk out the place that they sold their soul, whether it could be a record company or a big time business or something, let's say they walk out the door and they get shut up in the drive-by. They ain't had time to even spend the fucking money. Now they sold damn for eternity. That's how Satan works. So I want to let you know, man. If you don't know nothing about this type of stuff, I'm letting you know this type of shit does exist. It's called ritualistic sacrificing for money and fame. Real talk, people. So keep your eyes open.